Okay, here we go. Last non-boss level. And this one actually has a very interesting vehicle in it, and I don't think I hate it, but I haven't played this in a while, so I might learn to hate it. I don't know.
If you don't hate it yet, you will.
Ugh. If we can get past this beginning part.
It's just like the same beginning part every time.
I know, but it gets progressively more annoying.
I know, but it's just kind of crappy how they didn't think of anything else to do with it.
Alright, so here we go. UFO.
Oh my.
And it's huge.
Very
and it
large.
Shoots... I don't know what the hell that is. I guess just laser rings.
Multicolored spaghetti.
They look like pacifiers or something. And this thing accelerates like nobody's fucking business.
Holy god.
Look at this thing.
You know what the lasers do kind of remind me of are those little, like, stack things for babies.
Oh yeah, those things.
I don't know what the actual name of those are.
Yeah, I don't either. Alright, so, let's...
I remember when I was a kid, I used to call them stacking donuts.
Okay. So let's predict what's going to be in this level. Shooting eggs, way
And
too
lots
many
of enemies
enemies, and that's probably about it. But at least it has a thing that doesn't completely suck, as long as you, like, slightly breathe on the controller in order to not go too fast.
The controller that we don't have.
Yes. Oh, Jesus. Could it be a little, like, more twitchy? I don't know.
Does ZSNES have a thing where you can, like, adjust the sensitivity?
I doubt it, because it's a D-pad and not an analog stick, so I don't think it would make sense for there to be one.
I mean, there are some controllers that have, like, L and R triggers that, like, do certain things when you push them in a certain way, or...
Like the GameCube one.
Yeah, the GameCube, I think the Xbox had one.
Oh, I wasn't sure if they were pressure sensitive on that or not.
I know that the 360 and the Grand Theft Auto games, you accelerate in cars with the L trigger, and you go faster depending on how much it's pushed in.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works in Nuts and Bolts, but I wasn't sure if it was actually sensitive, like pressure sensitive or not, so I usually just kind of tap it.
I've been meaning to try and get Nuts and Bolts. I don't know if it's actually good. I've heard it's good, but not really like a Banjo-Kazooie game.
Yeah, that's what I always heard about it, but I don't know what to say about it, because it's... I wouldn't call it a bad game, but it is a very, very strange one. And, like, it can't really decide what it wants to be. I don't know, because it's like... I haven't actually done any vehicle customization yet. I know that that's, like, the whole point of the game, so... I don't know, I guess, if, like, once I start doing that, it might get a little better, but... The car that you start out with controls kind of shittily, and... I don't know, just... The level progression is very odd. It's nothing at all like the other Banjo games, because it's like, you get a Jiggy in the level... But then you don't actually get it. You just kind of, like, get the ability to take it out of a jar in the overworld, and then, like, you have to move it to a different place, and then it counts as getting it. I don't even know.
I have a couple questions about that game, though. First of all, is Grunty in it?
Yeah. Grunty's in it from the very beginning, and,
Did they, like, explain how she came back?
I don't think they really did. I think she's like... Well, because she's just a head. I think a robot head because of Grunty's Revenge on GBA. But, it's basically like, I've been hopping for 7 years and I finally made it back. I think that was pretty much the only context that they gave.
And also, I don't remember his name, but does the, hippo come back at the end on anything?
Probably. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen him in the game yet. So far, the only old characters I've seen are Mumbo, Wumba, Bottles, Klungo, Boggy, And then for some reason, Mr. Fit keeps showing up, even though he was, like, extremely minor.
Mr. Fit sucks.
Oh, I've also seen Jolly Roger. I haven't actually seen him do anything yet, but I know that he's in there.
Is he extremely flamboyant?
Probably. And then there's Trophy Thomas.
The hell?
Who is, like, this new character that they made up, and I think they're kind of making fun of the fact that he's a shitty character. So, I don't know.
I've heard it's, like, reminiscent of Banjo-Kazooie games, but not really. Like, it doesn't play the same way.
Yeah,
which is disappointing,
not.
because I think it was, like, supposed to act as Banjo 3E.
Well, wasn't it just another game that, like, started out as something else and then had the characters thrown into it later on, like Star Fox Adventures?
Probably.
I think that's what... Oh, God, these bats. I was
Well,
just
Star
about to
Fox
say that
Adventures-
this level was actually not that bad, even though it's way too long. And then the bats started showing up, so, yeah.
Well, Star Fox Adventures is basically a reskinned, combination of Dinosaur Planet and Zelda.
Will I ever reach the end? I would say no, but will I ever
Plok-Continue reach the end?
Yeah, I would say that, like, no, this is going on for way too goddamn long, but this is the last level. Here we go.
That zero was on his
Queen
face.
is gonna get us coming to her. And that, I guess that's it. And guess what? Another terrible gimmick level.
Uh-oh.
Except it's not a level, it's a boss fight. And you get a spring suit with...
Oh, awesome.
This thing, it shoots, like, gummy worms,
Oh,
and you have a Union Jack helmet. You have to fight a boss like this.
I think if either of the Galaxy games made you use the spring suit in the final boss, they would have been, like, boycotted.
Oh my god. Can I actually, like, damage this thing?
No, you just can't win.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, I'm not jumping, by the way. You can't control that. And there we go, I'm dead. That's this boss, basically. So I'm gonna be rewinding a lot on this one.
Speaking of the Galaxy games, it reminds me of that, like, big fuzzy thing from Galaxy 2 in the, like, Flipsville level.
Oh.
I don't really know how to describe it.
Okay.
I do know that,
dodge everything somehow. And repeat 400 times until the boss is done.
I do know that Nintendo Capri Sun, compared it to someone he works with.
What?
The stupid boss in Galaxy 2 that's like a giant, fat beetle queen.
Yeah, I know
thing.
which one you mean. The one that just has a giant, like, fuck me spot on it that's like, hey, hit me here.
Yeah. And it, like, spits acid fire something.
I don't remember it that well. Oh my god. What?
I think
Who
it's been...
the hell designed this boss to be impossible to dodge its shots? Like, if you could stop jumping... I already made this joke in Galaxy, but... The frickin' AVGN Power Glove review. My hand is on the floor, and I can't stop jumping. That is this boss.
Oh my...
Like, thankfully, the hit detection is a little merciful, but... I don't know. Just, please let it be over soon. I love that stock sound effect that it's making.
It's a really derpy face, too.
Yeah, this is, like, the worst final boss. Like, I'm sure there's one that's worse, but I can't think of one right now.
End it!
No! Come on.
Stop puking berries.
No, puking berries is what they like to do.
Out of the side of... and shitting eggs.
Yeah. Okay, are you dead? Oh, thank God. It just dies, very unceremoniously. And here we go.
Okay.
And let's see what Plok says.
I can't wait to go again.
Yay! Wow! So basically, he turned into Sir Ron Lionheart. Okay, super bonus, because points still matter. And He makes a shit-eating grin. Not gonna fast forward. Gotta sit through it the long way. Okay, there we go. Now, best ending to any game I've ever seen. He's so freaking full of himself. I guess I would be if I beat a boss under those restrictions, but jeez. And then, this is it.
Oh, what?
He goes to sleep.
Looking very stoned.
And credits roll. Good job. This has been Plok.
What the hell is going on with his little top thing?
I don't know.
It
made the
wait.
noise, so he had to look around and then fall asleep again.
No.
Where is this chair? Did he ever get out of the flea pit?
No.
The chair probably just came out of a present. Oh god.
He woke up like that, I couldn't imagine anything except for Patrick waking up in the stupid secret box episode.
So yeah, this is I don't think anything happens after this, so... Overall thoughts on the game. If the entire game were the flea hunting levels, it would be a really good game. Especially if it could save. But then they have to make the frickin' flea pit and make you hate yourself and never want to play the game again, basically.
Tony Harmon, good job.
And yes, Rare had something to do with this game, apparently.
Zippo Games.
I don't know what... Like...
I want to meet Pickford.
Yeah.
Pickford.
So yeah, apparently this game was made by TradeWest, which I think was like a side company of Rare, because apparently TradeWest also made Battletoads, and I thought that Battletoads was a Rare game, so I don't know. Yeah, this is Plok. Let's just continue watching this sleeping animation for a little while. I totally should have made this the ending to BA2. Okay, we get it. Is that...
Oh. Oh god.
And we get...
The hell?
This music. Alright. And random Mickey Mouse ears, shadow, I don't know.
What? His ears there? His ears? There's his face.
That's not Mickey Mouse, that's just tit dirt!
Okay. Are we done? I'm hitting all the keys, it's not going anywhere. Fast forwarding. Okay, it's frozen on this forever.
What?
So,
I'm getting over this.
What are your opinions on this game?
Pretty much the same as yours, but what the hell is this?
I don't know. Maybe they just made a Plok out of clay and took a picture of it and made it into a sprite. That's all I've got.
It's creepy. Well...
So this has been Plok. I think the LP's kind of spoke for itself. Any closing words?
What the hell?